feel like everything's going great. Like I've improved myself so much over the last few months. You know, the awakening thing that, you know, I feel like everybody's talking about like online and is a real thing, and I'm actually going through it. My desire for drugs is gone, finally. Like I really have no desire. I'm not like I actually think I bring it up myself in my brain sometimes just to like check, but I have no will or want, and that's insane to me because the last couple years, last a lot of years, not couple, I've hated it so much, man, and I hated myself, and I hated living. I hated that I couldn't stop living. But I just couldn't stop, and I couldn't understand why I couldn't stop. And then it's just like I watched the world fall apart, like, you know, online and stuff, not necessarily around me, but, you know, through the eyes of the social media and all that stuff. And you know, I kind of locked in on that, and it's like it screwed my brain up so much watching everything go crazy, and people talk about, you know, if I go to a store or, you know, in my family, and they're all talking about, you know, politics and Trump this and Trump that and the wars, and that stuff never, like, since I was a kid, like in school, I didn't understand why we had to learn it. And then the older I got, I couldn't figure out like why everybody's so stressed over it, and why it like obsesses so much of their time and mind space. Because there's nothing you can do about it, I felt like. And I know the saying, like, it could start with you and blah, blah, blah. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Like I said, I've been working so hard and filling my mind full of positive things. Like I quit watching, you know, and I still do, and I do it for entertainment now. Like I literally watch these reactions, you know, to TikTok on YouTube, and it's more like I laugh at it now. It's just so absurd and so obviously fake. Like everything on there's not real, or don't have to be real. Like if it is real, what, I mean, I don't know where I'm getting at. But I guess what I was saying was I've been spending so much of my time thinking I need to get somewhere. I need to get better. I need to start something concrete, you know, to build on. And the thing is, I've been doing that since the day I was born. And I'm coming to realize that, but it's still at the same time, it's hard to slow down and just let things catch up, I guess. Like, you know, I watch a lot of these spiritual people, you know, on TikTok and on YouTube mostly. Tarot card readers, a couple Bible guys, anything and everything I can positive. And I know, and you know, I've been built to try to make videos. I've learned piano, guitar, and drums all at the same time within like the last 2 years. I'm not saying I'm good at any of them, but I know I'm so happy that I've done it, and I look back at the time I put into it and how much that itself has changed me and my surroundings. I don't want to cry right now. But I'm just at that spot, man, where I know everything's good, and I have faith, but at the same time, I'm scared to sit down. I keep seeing, like, the last few days, that, like, you know, just sit and relax and enjoy the moment. And I do, and I stop and tell myself, that and them exactly, like, just stop and just be here, man. Close your eyes and breathe and feel around you. And I know everything's going to catch up, and it's going to, and I'm going to be, I don't know, and I want to quit saying that, like I'm waiting on something, because I'm not waiting on anything. I know everything's here inside me. And if you love yourself, there's no other choice for the universe but to love you. Like, they can't not. And I believe that's true. And I believe there's a purpose. And I think, you know, the main quest is to enjoy yourself. A side quest can be pretty much anything you want, man, as long as it's positive. Whether that's teaching, preaching, being a role model. I don't know. But this is a cool ass town, Marion, Ohio. It's got a lot of old, like, I don't know if you've never been to Ohio. It's probably like, you know, Chicago and, you know, just old, like, railroad cities with big old abandoned buildings and monstrous churches that are amazing. It blows your mind to just think how it was built way back then, when everything around them's just falling to shambles. That was built 100 years afterwards. It's really amazing, man. That's another thing I've noticed about Marion too. It seems like there's a church on every block. You know, they ain't all big fancy churches, and there is a lot of those, but I've never seen so many churches in a city. I haven't been to a whole lot of places, but anyways, yeah, anybody, thanks for helping, thanks for watching or liking and sharing and all that stuff. I really don't know what my mission is or anything. I think maybe just to document myself, if nothing else. But what I really want to do is like build a community, man. You know, I've been through a lot. I have, and I think I got a lot of knowledge out of it. And over the last few years, coming out of it, music has been my world actually for the last couple of years. And I believe music is like songs are living, breathing entities that like a spirit, like a, you know, like maybe a god or angel, and songs is a way they communicate to us, inject their knowledge into us. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's sometimes like when I'm just in the zone and I'm on my drum set and present, like the song grabs, like actually plays, like communicates through me. I believe it. I really do. And I believe that like learning an instrument is pretty much just teaching your body the You know, like your fingers on, you know, on the guitar, or your arms and legs on the drums. Teaching them the movement, teaching your body the movements. And then the song comes through you and pretty much plays itself. You know, I might be stretching there, or grasping, whatever you want to call it, but I've been thinking on that quite a bit for a little while now. And I'm going to get it into words eventually. Or maybe in a song, I don't know. Like I said, I was just out on a walk. Get off here now. Battery's about dead. God bless everybody. Stay safe.